think of it as a baby. I want you to think of it as anatomy. So it's just a person with anatomy, and we're going to go over some of the pushing techniques and what your body should be doing. So remember, anatomy. So the first, sort of traditional hands and knees pushing, you want to wrap around, pull those knees to your elbows, tuck and tuck. So you're C-shaping your body. Putting your body in that C shape is key to get the head under the pubic bone. The push comes from the belly, pelvic floor is relaxed. Not purple pushing from your face and hands. That's not effective. So today we're doing side lying. I love side lying. Side lying is super effective and almost very instinctive for women to push in the side lying position. So that's what we're doing today. And so on your side, you grab that leg, pulling it still, and still C-shaping. Tuck and tuck, squeeze with the belly, push. See? Perfect. And then the nice thing, hi Jessica, the nice thing in between, somebody can hold your leg. I'm just going to put it on my shoulder because that's often what happens, because if the belly is elevated, the foot can come up on the shoulder. Rest it there, keeps the legs open. When contraction comes again, you get involved again, pulling it back. So, very good pushing technique. I've used it on a couch, hospital bed, home bed. I'm trying to think other ways that we've done side lying, which is very, very common. The other thing, so squatting too. So using your gravity positions. I'm gonna raise my leg up a bit. So squatting, knees wide. This one's a little trickier to get into. Pulling back behind the legs, same thing. Tuck and tuck. Hands and knees, another very effective one. Same thing. You really get this one good by going into a good cat stretch. So your back comes up, tailbone comes under. Look where that baby's coming out. Very effective as well. The catch is different. Your healthcare provider will catch from behind. So that one is a little different. So those two, the squatting and that, is very gravity helps you. Now I'm going to show you something that seems a little counterintuitive. So what I call dead bug pushing. So now you're actually on your back. And in class we usually practice this, or you're going to practice at home against the wall. And then your feet go up in the air. That's why it's like a dead bug. Then your head comes up in the middle. So that the thing about this that makes it work, I think you really get that curve, that crunch, that C shape, really good in your body. The baby's head can go under the pubic bone, and it's, for whatever reason, it just works. So if things are getting a little stuck or not progressing as much as you like, try the dead bug pushing. It would be indicated if you had really bad vaginal varicose veins or really bad hemorrhoids, because all the pressure, like some of the gravity ones, isn't in the bum. It's a little bit away. So those are kind of like the main positioning things, pushing positions, that we do throughout the weeks, and getting more and more comfortable with that, working with the breath, and I think it starts to hit home. And remember, if nothing is, might not be clicking 100%, because we're kind of faking it, right? But when you have somebody that wants to come out and work with you, it makes way more sense. So, any questions about that? before we move on to our yoga. Hi, Hope. So yeah, so I really like this. This is the first time I actually did this, and I guess that is one of the things about doing alternative things. Sometimes some things just pop up, and I was like, okay, let's break down the pelvic floor. Let's break down the pushing. And I think this was pretty effective, using this as like an anatomy. So C shape is key. And you guys will be dynamic, fantastic pushers for sure. So I'll give you a second if you have any questions about the pushing. So again, today I said we're going to do sideline. So make sure you have your scarf. And then we're going to do I sound, which I didn't used to love I, but I've been really liking I this week. For some reason, it's just getting really nice and deep. And I always think you could say something like, I can do this, or right now I feel like I've had enough. Let's move on with life. Or, you know, so sometimes I imagine the words that you can say with our sounds, but I want you to think of powerful ones, empowering ones. We have a lengthy birth story today. So we're going to squat for 3 minutes. I'm going to read the story, and then I'm going to go back to my spot and mimic what I'm doing. I'll give you cues, but I want you to mimic what I'm doing while I read the story, because it's a good one. I don't want to give anything away, because my husband said yesterday they gave too much. It was like spoiler alert. But what I like about it, that she was an advocate for herself. She did all the things, you know, kind of regretted one thing, but it worked out good in the end. So really, you know, trust your instincts, no regrets. And she did all the things, sounds, balls, changing positions. So be patient. I really like the story, and you're going to really like the ending. You might need a tissue. All right. Any questions before I head back to my other sitting area? Okay. In case there's a delay, Johnny's going to look and see if a question comes up, and I'm going to move over to my spot with all my other stuff. All right. Sitting nice and tall. Cue music. Shoulders back and down. Sitting nice and tall. I don't know if anyone is on tonight. I think somebody said something, Johnny.
Yep.
I don't think anyone is on yet that I know of that was 36 weeks, but if you are, thumb and ring finger. The rest, thumb and first finger. Yes?
Do you have any choice of positions if you choose an epidural?
The choice, who said that? Hope. If you have an epidural, the choices become less because you can't do the ones on your legs. So traditional is best, and somebody helping you with your legs. You can do sideline as well. So, and then helping with the top leg. There's also, down the road, we are going to do a strap technique one. And that you can also do with an epidural, and putting the strap over squatting bar and using that, or with your partner as well. So we use that like as a tug of war. And so that was really effective, especially with an epidural, because you can't feel as much what you should be doing. So that makes the push go in all the right directions. So down the road, we're going to do that. I'm going to grab you to grab your partner and do that and practice that. So I usually save that one for the end. I want you to know how to get all the others, and then okay, let's do this with your partner and let it sink in. So basically, those are the ones that you're limited to with an epidural. Good question. All right, sitting nice and tall. Shoulders back and down. In your nose, let your belly expand all the way to your pubic bone. Remember that is relaxing your pelvic floor. So be aware of that sensation. Start to feel your body relax and soften. Your thoughts clear. Make lots of space between your ribs and your hips, your shoulders and your ears. And let's do 3 eyes, long and deep. Big breath in. One more. Feel that resonate, vibrate, numb down your body. And today in my head came, I am strong, I can do this. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, tilt your head to the right, reach down. Relax your face and down, almost smile. Roll your chin towards the underarm. And center, lengthen, tilt. Something else. Reach. Thanks. And roll your chin again. And center. Okay, so grab whatever strappy device you're using at home and bring it up in your right arm. So let it go, and then you're going to corkscrew this arm behind. Get your hands closer and closer together. Elbows back and down. Look up, chin up for this first one. Move the breath to the front. Lift your chest, move your breath to your sternum, your heart center. Looking up, gaze up. Curl. Slowly roll, stack your way up, and then switch. Left arm up, corkscrew your right arm behind. Get your hands as close as possible. Elbows back and down, but this time, so I still want you to coming up, your chest, your sternum, rib cage is lifting, but just tuck your chin. Elbows back, shoulders down, gaze down. You can work your hands a little closer together as your shoulders loosen up. Curl. Slowly up. Release. Take those arms out. Roll it. Roll those shoulders back and down. Nice big circles. Roll. Roll. Forward. 2, 3. Big inhale. Exhale. And soles of the feet together. Knees flopping open. Inhale, flat back, chin out. Exhale, round. Inhale, get nice and long. Chin out. And then C shape. One more, each way. And really round. That's for this. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale, center. Exhale. Move your way to your mermaid position. Right leg forward, left leg back. Lean and flow. Relax and go with your own rhythm. Some you might get a little lower as you're feeling it loosening up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Low back, chin down. Down on your forearm, reach. Big breath. Slowly come forward and down onto if you're mirror knee, you should be on your right side. Stack your hips. So here's that sideline pushing. You're going to grab your foot. C shape. So bend the bottom leg so that you're not wobbly, tippy. You're going to rest your ear on your arm so you can C shape, tuck your chin, pull back. Ready? 3 sets of 10. Big breath and go. Tuck and tap, pull back, squeeze with the belly, pelvic floor relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, quick breath and squeeze with the belly. Tuck and tuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, quick breath and knee wider. C shape deeper. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax it, big breath in. All right, grab your blanket or a bolster, pillow, put it between your legs for your pelvic floor sequence. So we're going to continue this week with the north, south, east, west. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes, and activating, bringing your sexy bum dimples closer together. Remember, inhale into the ribs, you squeeze on the exhale. Ready? Inhale into the ribs. Exhale, north, south, east, west, thighs, glutes, bum dimples closer. Inhale, relax it. Exhale, north, south, east, west, thighs, glutes, bum dimples. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze big, north, south, east, west, thighs, glutes, bum dimples, abdominals, kick in. Inhale, relax. Now the long one. Squeeze up and holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, tighter. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulse around north sphincter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big breath. Your belly expands all the way to the pubic bone. Again, feel that relaxed pelvic floor. Relax bottom, let the air out. Neutral. Good job. Okay, take that out. And I want you to, we're going to work it a little bit before we stretch it. So, lift this leg, point the toe, and we're going to bring it in front and back of the bottom leg. Ready? And tap, 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 tap. One more. And together, heels closer. We're going to clamshell. And the goal here is outer thigh works, inner thigh relaxed. Ready? And open. And together. Two more. Lots of oomph on the open. Open and together. Open and together. Now, a little more. Lift those ankles up. Feet are up. We're going to clamshell even more. Ready? Open and together. Open and together. Two more. Last one. Open and together and drop it down. Back to the strap. So, I like the strap because we're going to really tire those legs out today. So, loop it around. So the idea is no matter how flexible you are, so even if you're not very flexible, your leg could be way out here, but still straight with your toes to you. And then you start to get loosened up. And be somewhere in the middle maybe. So working it. Try not to stay comfortable too long. Ankle is flexed. Toes are pointing down. Hello toes. Squeeze that thigh. Go deeper. Push through the ball of your foot, let your toes splay. Deeper. Fabulous. Take it behind. Heel towards your bum. Stick that hip bone forward. Pull that thigh back. So this is where I want you to feel it in your hip flexor, your quadriceps. Heel in, thigh back. Legs not too far apart. A little more oomph. And release. Pick up that foot. I love the stretch too. Toes out. Bring it up in front of your belly if you can. Getting those same hip feelings as like pigeon. We're just hanging out, watching TV. Here I am in my good stretch. And drop it down. Tap it out. That little spot, imagine you have a pocket there right in the middle. It's a good hot spot to get your partner to massage. Ease your way up. So we're going back to that mermaid position that you were just in and extend that leg out. Here we go. Scrap again. Loop around. Pull back. Lean in. Activated through that big toe mound. Try to make sure you're not like supinating or pronating. Just right in the middle. Pull back, lean in. Deepen on the exhales. So good. And up, come up. Switch your mermaid position. Left leg forward for you. Right leg back. Again, sit in the middle. Lean and flow. And center, reach and twist, look back, chin down. Side stretch, reach, look up, big rib, expanding breath. And slowly down. Now on to the other side. Make sure I'm still in. Pushing on the other side. All right. Rest your head. Pull your leg. This side, I'm not going to count you out. I just want you to go through all the motions. So ready? Pull that thigh way up to your shoulder. C shape. Chin down. Tailbone forward. Squeeze with the belly. Pelvic floor relaxed. And relax. Okay? Again, all motions. Breathe in. Push with the belly. Knee up. Tuck. Tuck. Deeper. C. And release. Good job. One more. Ready? Big breath. Tuck. Tuck. C shape. And release. Good work. All right. Grab your blanket, your bolster again. You can prop up if you wish. Ready? And inhale into the ribs. Exhale, north, south, east, west, thighs, glutes. Engage those bum dimples closer. Inhale, relax. Exhale, north, south, east, west, thighs, glutes, bum dimples, abdominals. Inhale, relax. Exhale, north, south, east, west, thighs, glutes, bum dimples. Feel it pulling up towards the belly. Inhale, relax. And then again, all up and holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulse around north sphincter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big breath. All the way to your pubic bone. Exhale out. Back to neutral pelvic floor. Good work. Working it again. Toe pointed. Ready? Forwards and backs. Tap, 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 tap. I might have got a little carried away there. Apologize. Feet together. Clamshells. Ready and open and together. Open and together. Open. 4 more. One, open, and together. Lift those heels and ankles and open wide. Keep going. Keep breathing. Little work here. 4 more. And together. Down, down. Back to the scrap, stretching, evening at this side. Straighten and flex. Toes pointing down. Find your spot where you're feeling that stretch. Squeeze the thigh. Go a little deeper. Push the ball of your foot up. Go a little deeper. Good. And take it behind. Heel in, thigh back. Heel way in towards your butt. Thigh back. Stick that hip flexor, hip bone forward. So you're feeling it. Quads, hip flexor. All those good places. Little more. And release. Pick up that foot. Plant it in front. Toes pointing out. Stretch it. And drop it down. Tap it out. Now coming back again to that mermaid position. And the other leg out this time. Loop around, pull back, lean in to the best of your ability, stretching, breathing, and ease up. Okay. You'll put that off to the side for a bit. Tuck your knees under. Working your way to hands and knees. Tabletop. Knees hip bone width. Palms shoulder width. Start up. Shake it out. Rock it out. Belly loose. And cat and cow. Exhale. Inhale. Just to the point where it feels good. You don't want to counter arch your back too much. Just to the point where it feels good. The cat is the important part. Tail under. Scared cat back up. Inhale, push the palms, look up, chin up. Exhale. Inhale. And neutral. Right knee down, left leg back, right arm forward. Reach, steady. You're gonna reach back, opposite hand to foot. Getting into that quad again. Pull up, look up, chin up, shoulder back. Good. Big reach. Down, switch. Left knee down, right leg back, left arm forward. Reach back, pull it up. Push through the palm, draw that shoulder back, foot back. Reach and down. Shake it out. Rock it out. Big toes touching. I'm going to use the bolster today. You can choose to use a blanket, pillow, or not. You go right your head to the floor. Big toes touching. Knees wide. Sink down. Melt down. Relax. Connect with your breath. your belly, your baby. Good, and slowly coming up, spread your fingers, root your palms, slowly tuck your toes, send your sits bones up. Up, up, underarms back, heels back and down. This first one, I want you to bend your knees a little. Push through your palms to get a nice long back, nice flat back. Breathe there, sink into it. And rest, look up, chin up. Exhale, down dog, heels back and down, underarms back. Lift one heel. They should already be nice and loose from the opening stretches. And switch. And step, step, step. Your feet to your hands. When you get here, give me a nice soft knee. Cup your elbows, sway side to side. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Breathe into your back body on the exhale. Let it all sink a little deeper. The arms getting lower. Release like a ragdoll. Slowly rolling. Slowly stacking your way up. Nice and tall. Big reach. Exhale. Good job. To the top. And this sun salutation is going to take us to our pigeons. Hands to prayer. Inhale up. Exhale. Fly forward. Look to your knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms down. Two giant step, plank position, nice and strong. Engage your core. Look ahead. Knees touch. Use a good range of motion. Modified push-up. Modified chaturanga. Roll down. Roll up. When you feel that stretch in the diaphragm. Big breath there. Arms don't even have to be straight. Down dog. Big breath here. Move your big toes close together. Right leg up, bend the knee, roll that hip over, push through the heel again, getting into that hip flexor. Roll the ankle one way and the other. Good for swelling with that foot up there. And then swoop into pigeon, right knee to the side, hips in the middle, left knee is back and under. Flex this front ankle. Oh, you can see that. And now down. Again, you could be here. You could be on something or down. Not going to use the support for this one. Really need this pigeon today. Big breath. Melt into it. Release, relax, let go. As that hip lets me in, I kind of slide that left knee back a little bit more. slowly walking up to your palms. Look up, chin up, tuck your left toes, engage your core. See if you can send that right leg right up, bend, circle it one way, reverse, back to downward dog. Toes touch again, left leg up, bend the knee, roll that hip open, push through the heel, roll the ankle, switch, and swoop. Now left knees to the side, still in the middle, right knee back and under, melt down. Again, as you get your body lets you in, slide that knee back or the front foot up a little. And again, release, relax, let go. And again, walk up to your palms, look ahead, tuck your toes, send that leg right up to the sky, leg up, bend it, circle, reverse, down dog. Be ready with that right leg. Step the foot between your hands into warrior one. So step, come up, reach up, hips and shoulders forward first, reach, but shoulders out of the ears. Turn that back foot. So your knees are nice and far apart, your legs, your feet, hips and shoulders to me, right knee to your pinky, arms out. Nice and low. Gaze right. Right palm up, reverse, good, over. I don't want you to rest on your knee, bring it in front, push it out, and a nice long line from your baby toes to your fingertip, using that arm, that shoulder, so that as that back leg is straight, you're pushing the right shin open. Very hip opening. Slowly up. Nice straight triangle legs. Right hand up. Reverse. Big rib expanding breath. Take your time. Triangle. Right arm down, left arm up. Big breath. Turn, palms down. So your big toes tuck in a little, baby toes in line with the top and bottom of your mat. Push through your palms. Bend at the elbows. Belly loose, weight in the heels. Inhale. Right hand down. Left arm up. Switch. Left arm down. Right arm up. Release. Right toes leading. Turn back to the front. Back leg is straight. Right knee is over the ankle. Look ahead. Big breath. Root your palms. Step back. Shake it out. Shake it. Shake it. Down dog. I'm going to turn. So in the better direction for you again. Step back. Inhale up. Again. Tweak that hip forward. Shoulders forward. Reach up. Shoulders out of the ears. Left knee to your pinky. And then turn Open wide. Now tweak the hips and shoulders the other way to me. Arms out. Palm up. Reverse warrior. So good. Over. Reach. Again, use this. Don't just hang out. Spread your baby toes. Keeping those arches active. Up. Straighten. Reverse. And out. And down. Nice big triangle. Nice big breath. Head and chest in the midline. Maybe you can close your eyes as you settle in. Inhale up. Now turn your toes to the corner of your mat. Getting ready for goddess. Reach up. Palms up. You're that mother goddess holding the world. Sink down, down, down. Settle in. Hands to your heart. Relaxing your belly button down. Rise up. Fold again. Tuck your big toes in. Left toes leading. Back. Back leg straight. Look. Root your palms. Step back. Last downward dog. Push through your palms. Tail on up. Those inner thighs wrapping back. Look to the top. Two giant steps. Right foot. Left foot. Inhale. Flattest back. Exhale. Fold deep. Arms wide. Leading with your crown. Reach. Exhale. Good work. Okay. I'm adding something today. So grab your strap again. I'm going to challenge your balance a bit. See. Hi, Stephanie, Colleen. Thanks for joining. Okay, so you're at home, so you can use a wall or a chair or whatever you're near. I'm going to be brave and not. So basically, similar to what we did, stretching your calves up in the air and whatnot, you're going to do standing. So loop around, gauge your core, straight out. Push through that big toe down again. Push, straighten. You can open up a little. Good. Slowly back, push, and out. Good. Other side. Loop around. Straight out. Again, you can hold on here. Push, tall. Open. And slowly back. Push. And release. Okay, put that off. Now, tree. Should be piece of cake after that. Try not to use anything. Any support. Right foot down. Left leg up, or we want way out to the side. Hands to prayer. Tall. Open up. Grounded, but lifting. Prenatal trees always look amazing. Exhale. Step out. Switch. Ground it. Leg up. Open wide. Exhale. And out. Step out. Shake it out. All right. Have a sip. We're going to squat. Okay. I'll come in a little bit closer for this. I'm paying attention to my clock, but my goal is 3 minutes, starting now. Okay, so this is Lindsay. I believe she was Tuesdays. Saturday, Emily. Oh my God. April 25th, 39 and 4 days. I started having contractions, which felt like mild period cramps on Saturday afternoon. Since we live about a 45-minute drive from McMaster, they told me to make my way in once contractions were 7 to 8 minutes apart. Later that night, they met that range, so we phoned and they told us to come in. The car battery was dead since we hadn't driven in so long, and we had a good laugh about having a baby during a pandemic. When we arrived, they did a non-stress test and examined me, and baby was content. I was 2 centimeters dilated, and they sent us home and told us to come back once things picked up and contractions were consistently strong. 5 minutes apart, lasting a minute each for at least an hour. Remember, our 5-1-1 rule. Sunday, April 26, 39 and 5. Contractions continued all day, but were still fairly mild and inconsistent. I was able to sleep and carry on with my regular routine. They were sometimes 5 to 8 apart and sometimes 10 to 15. Monday, April 27, 39 and 6. Due to suspected skeletal dysplasia and the baby's growth dropping off the curve in the 3rd trimester, I had my 9th ultrasound of the pregnancy and had an appointment with the MFM specialist Monday morning. So, expecting that, they were kind of prepared for the worst. The hospital was prepared for the worst. The family was prepared for the worst. The ultrasound showed baby being quite small, over, and in measuring in the 3rd percentile. My doctor was a bit concerned and scheduled an induction for Wednesday, April 29. I was fortunate that labor had already started on its own, and I hoped it would progress before then anyway. The doctor examined me, and I was 3 centimeters dilated now, and I got a sweep to help move things along. I went home, and my contractions really started to pick up that afternoon. They were getting stronger and more consistently, 4 to 5 minutes apart. By 10 p.m., we made our way back to the hospital. They did a non-stress test, and baby was content, but they were busy at the hospital that night and was left on the machine for about 45 minutes instead of the regular 20, which was very uncomfortable being on my back with a mask on and not able to move due to the straps and monitoring. Eventually, they came to check on me. To my disappointment, I was still only 3. I was feeling rattled, overhearing a lady giving birth in the next room who was very loud and sounded to be in a lot of distress. The doctor told me they could tell by my demeanor that my contractions weren't strong enough for me to be there yet. The doctor suggested they give me a light dose of morphine and gravel by injection to help me get some sleep and come back when things had picked up more the next day. Feeling frustrated, that's 2 minutes. Defeated and disappointed, I accepted and we left for home around 1. Once we got in the car, I sobbed. I was disappointed it wasn't time yet and feeling guilty, upset with myself for taking the morphine. I hadn't taken as much as a Tylenol my entire pregnancy, and I felt like I had thrown it all away and couldn't believe I just took the morphine in the heat of the moment. I wasn't sure how it would affect me and if I would be super loopy or something. Jeff comforted me, snuggled in bed until got to sleep by 2 a.m. The morphine was super mild. I mostly felt sleepy and that made me feel a lot better about it. See, no regrets. I set my mind to accept that it was the right decision at the time and to move on. Tuesday, April 28th, 40 weeks. The doctor said the morphine would last about 4 hours once it set in, and like clockwork, at 6 a.m., I woke up to strong contractions and my water breaking. Okay, pause, stretch out, side to side, lean in, shake it out. All right. Shake it, work your way down to the floor, soles of the feet together, butterfly out. All right, butterfly out, lean forward. Since I was GBS positive, I had to go in for antibiotics once my water broke. So we phoned the hospital and they told us to not rush, but to have breakfast and come on in. My contractions weren't strong at all, and I was hoping things would really get going. We did a non-stress test when we got there around 7:30, and baby was happy. They examined me, and to my delight, I was now 5. I am convinced, right leg in, left leg out, that the morphine helped me relax and progress. Side stretch. 9 a.m. I was hooked up to an IV for penicillin. I spoke to the nurse about my birth preferences. Unfortunately, they had no TENS machines, and I couldn't use the birth pool since I needed to be continuously monitored. However, I requested wireless monitoring so I could be mobile. Again, be an advocate for yourself. They don't use gas and air due to hospital policies. We dim the lights, although it was the middle of the day, and I was enjoying the natural sunlight. She agreed to not offer me any pain meds, and that I would ask for it if I wanted any. I started playing my hypnobirthing MP3s on wireless speaker. We brought 8 snacks to bounce on the ball. 11:30 contractions hadn't picked up enough yet and switched. They really wanted to get things moving due to my water being broken and being positive. And the baby's small size according to the ultrasound the day prior. Lean in. I agreed knowing it was the best option for the baby. I had some more snacks, as once they started it, I would only be able to have clear fluids. 2 p.m. The induction really ramped things up, and I was officially now in active labor. Twist. I asked to be examined as things were getting quite intense, and they wanted to know how much progress had made. They checked me, and I was only 5 centimeters, but 95% effaced. Legs out straight. I cried, but the nurse consoled me, telling me how much my surface had progressed and not to let the number throw me. She told me I was coping so well, and she was so impressed with my calm demeanor and loved my MP3s. She was just dedicated to specifically to me, but she said she was able to leave periodically to help other colleagues on the floor since I was coping so well. 3 p.m. Split. Side stretch again. About an hour later, contractions were getting intense, and I asked the nurse for morphine. She left and came back with it, but I stopped her before she hooked it up to my IV and told her I changed my mind. I was drinking lots of water, and the nurse brought me popsicles, which was really good. I spent time laboring in different positions, leaning over the bed, on the ball, standing, leaning on Jeff while we rubbed my back. 5 p.m. Jeff was the most amazing birth partner this whole time and had been rubbing my lower back and doing light touch massage on my back for hours. Lean forward, toes up. I focused on my hypnobirthing, up breathing and counting. He was giving me water and telling me how amazing I was doing. I got up in the bed, on my knees, leaning over the headboard, and soon after, I started to feel the need to push. At about 5:30 p.m., I focused on my down breathing, and the doctor came back to check me, and I was now fully dilated but had a tiny bit of cervix left. They helped me on my side and rotated my upper leg and had me say house loudly during contractions so my body wouldn't push too hard until they had worked it out as a precaution so my cervix wouldn't tear. After 3 contractions doing that, we were ready to go, and I could embrace the pushing. I went back on my knees, and I made a lot of progress this way and eventually flipped onto my back and on incline with my knees up. They brought a mirror and showed me that I could see his head when I pushed. I was so excited to see my efforts working, and a few contractions later, Jack was born at 6:28 p.m. after 61 minutes of pushing. Come up, legs together. One more time, lean forward. This was just a little peanut, 6 pounds, 6 ounces. But when they put him on my chest, I couldn't believe he came out of me.
Back up.
He was perfect, and the rush I felt when I saw him for the first time was indescribable. It felt like a superwoman for getting through active labor and pushing with no pain medication. Placenta came out right after and actually felt warm and soothing on the way out. I had a 2nd-degree tear, but I hadn't noticed until they told me. They stitched me up while I had skin to skin. Start to roll onto your back with bent knees. Put the blanket under, pillow under your right hip. We had delayed cord clamping and I cut the cord myself. The neo team was present for his birth due to the suspected skeletal dysplasia and him being small for his gestational age. They examined him and quickly determined he was breathing well and didn't need their assistance. Baby was brought back to my chest and he latched and I fed him colostrum and skin to skin time. It was the most magical moment. Jeff and I were so elated. Next morning we met with the geneticist who determined our son doesn't have skeletal dysplasia and is perfectly healthy, and we were able to bring him home the following day. Such amazing news. When she told me that news, even before she gave me the birth story, I was like, this is the best news in this crazy time that I could possibly hear. So excited for them and baby Jack. Okay, on your backs, bent knees, put the corner of your pillow blanket, if you haven't already, under your hips. Now, flop out, soles of the feet together, knees flopping out. Grab your strap, loop it around that top foot, push through your big toe mound, and open up. Stretching the inner thigh now. Open. Bring it up. Release. Just give it a good little pump. Point, flex. Rolling your ankles one way. The ankle the other way. Back down. Switch. Loop it around. Open up. Relax that inner thigh. Swoop it up. Release. Point, flex. Roll it. Good. Back down to bent knees. Windshield wiper, side to side, hip to hip. So to pick up your feet, cross the ankles, back side to side. And shins together, arms wide. Drop your knees to the right, look to the left, twist. And switch, twist the other side. Look right. Big breath, and continue to roll onto your left side. And pillow up. Get in your best Shavasana position. On your left, use all the things to make you comfortable on your left side. Immediately engage your breathing in your nose, out your nose. Left arm behind, relax, breathe. Mind over matter. You are in control of your mind, your body, your relaxation. Inhale, exhale. Tell yourself, my feet are relaxed. My feet are relaxed. My feet are relaxed. Limp and loose. yourself, my legs are relaxed. My legs are relaxed. My legs are relaxed, limp and loose. Each exhale, relax a little more, a little deeper. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Breathe in and out. Tell yourself, my belly, my baby, my uterus are relaxed. My belly, my baby, my uterus are relaxed, limp and loose. Relaxing my mind, relaxes my muscles. Inhale, exhale, tell yourself, my hands are relaxed. My hands are relaxed. My hands are relaxed, soft and relaxed, limp and loose. Move your way up. Inhale, exhale, tell yourself, my arms are relaxed. My arms are relaxed. My arms are relaxed, limp and loose. All your limbs are relaxed. So much so you couldn't move them right now, even if you willed them to. This feels good. This feels right. Release, relax, let go. All the strength you need is within you. Tell yourself, my head and neck are relaxed. My head and neck are relaxed. My head and neck are relaxed. Relaxed, limp and loose. Inhale, exhale. Tell yourself, my face and jaw are soft and relaxed. My face and jaw are relaxed. My face and jaw are relaxed, limp and loose. Tell yourself, my entire body is relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. Tell yourself, I am calm and relaxed. I am calm and relaxed. Remember, you are in control of your mind, your body, and your relaxation. Nothing can stop the power of a made-up mind. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to your body, your breath. Start with your feet, moving your toes, growing your ankles, flex at the ankles, squeeze your knees, your hips, your thighs. Give your belly a big hug, a big squeeze. Release, wiggle your fingers, roll